Now, I remember there, because the chief FIFA can be about, as a journalist, whether you should support the West or the East, depending on assembly issue be or that. And the answer was that you need to support the Bonibi Arokodo will be stopped. There, as a journalist, the question is, are you supposed to join a political party and then to take up a political appointment and then put a government become a government appointee? Are you supposed to do that? Now, we've been here the debate today because we've seen a lot of appointees in the NDC, appointees in the NPP. Now, I just want everybody to have it very clear there. It is not just political no here, but it is to say there whether you can be neutral, whether you can be fair, whether you can still do your work even though you take up that job. On no here sisiara. Because in Komobia Madam and Komo about to sisiara. Now, Okoticha FIFA answer no nya be there. Say if, for example, umwe ebien waroko, na the bigger animal, na smaller animal. As a journalist, ijina ho. Ne say hu there, my bigger animal not the smaller animal no onya. If you become neutral, no, you are standing in the middle to make sure that the bigger one will cheat the smaller one. And to be a journalist, you should know that if what is happening is wrong, support the right thing should be done. Not ochina, so I one fine yo. So he gave a very good answer. Now, Paul Adomatri has been asked that same question. Now, in fact, the answer that he gave thereof was a bit surprising. Amanfo said, why did he say what he said? In the midst of Dama hitting Inari, why did he grant a particular, interview? Why did he say what he said? And I made a bit of an analysis there. Maybe he said what he said because only baby and the reason why he had to make what he made. Abia for you don't understand what is going on today. But what the answers he gave thereof were actually very, very, very good there. If say entire for now, tomorrow you will understand. Or to them, President J.A. Kufuor, some time passed. They said that he was the worst president Ghana ever had. But today, if not for anything, he brought NHIS. If not for anything, or the school feeding program out there. If not for anything. So it should tell you vividly there. Today someone will say something, tomorrow you will agree. Today you will disagree, but tomorrow you will agree. Yente no komano kakra.
Ena obeka na wonyi ni se no so eka ho nti na se ba ye ne yemsam chiro adwuma na ese ye ho efi se obaji aban bi appointment se de be ye a se mpo no se koba ne se o mu twa se bi na nya ubetimi aka na wonyi ni se de ho ewrewre mu so a ena ba ne sa na se ye nyina akọ o na sense o mu nyina mo yepe o mo ne politicians ne yepe wonyi ni se no so ka ho nti a
two things I'm person about the entire politics now. Yes, sir. They use the constitutional amendments, the ABB, but as my work can very important. My main kind of. So I then a journalist Beja Banjuma. Question I'll be saying. Okay. Peter Ajeti, no, a Speaker of Parliament. Now before so be Speaker of Parliament, now or a NPP chairman. And NPP win election 2000, and now I'm going to be a Speaker of Parliament. No, or Sanso ye Ghana Bar Association president, and son obey NPP chairman. And see, obey NPP chairman, obey Speaker of Parliament, and Ghana Bar Association, a Cosrano. Congratulations, no more cocose. Urapite. See how obey Speaker of Parliament, dear. O politics, NPP politics in there, obey ya to change. Because they say what be Speaker of Parliament. And if ye, no one yet NPP politics. But for Castle Mukache, Speaker, they say, on tries to be neutral. Speaker ni yano, I'm a reporting story. Yano say, na dia sem na mo okay. Na me MPP ni mapa. Me den my neutral. Mukumia e MPP mo jana mo behu. Mo ntimi nye neutral nye any neutral china na mom where da na mo hwehwe no e impartial. Eno na esa mo ka kire me. Se mo bo me kokko se me nye impartial na neutral pa de. Ntimi nye neutral da. Enti essentially na juma ne say oye na juma obeye impartial. But say only NPP, only NDC, and our policy way E levy only left, only right. D levy only left, only right. Planting for food and jobs only left, only right. As I said, essentially, planting for food and jobs. And I make say na do baby umbisa say one kasa ujin offer planting for food and jobs. No kasa planting for food and jobs ejumai. O man say some we ni enko baby. Say minister na oye ejuma no say utimi interview no. Say ora wo de ba na be kan wasem. O kan we asem aka me no nya adwen o. Ade we sure say be. But say essentially be ka say media planting for food and jobs we mini ha there be enye central ni koje aban adwuma wakoje aban adwuma obetime decide say o defend aban no or any programmer ontimi nya impartial ontimi decide say asema NPP candidate me mamo ntida ana asema NDC candidate me mamo ntida NDC aka say wasem we hu say na NDC kan ba me de me ne omonya adwen na back to the issue no lawyer for adwuma Yema lawyer government appointment with me aje. Doctor for your majuma. Yema doctor government appointment with me aje. I said be journalist there. Yema the government appointment on Jana.
Into one of the we support to see journalist appointments at one
completely.
Is it because we near being seen a woman say a sense in truly be answer mawa which
before say me near bino. Now after 2000 election, you're a president. Cabral Blair me here, no a DJ president. Or an ambassador, Echo Cote d'Ivoire, Ura Harunata, no editor of Statesman, or a board member, that time no Ghana Airways, and anti editor of Daily Guide, Mame Blay, Freddie Blay, or editor of Daily Gina Blay, anti Gina Blay, no a board member was Senate in 2000. Anti Gina Blay cried, so that's why editor of the owner and editor of the Daily Guide. Our ambassador 2 terms, Amakufado. Me who Cabral call or you're the one of the most distinguished ambassadors. And this next month, Kosi Party launch a book be on our chair. And to say essentially, talent, skill be a bit me a boa a buying or kind be more. Because what we essential needs, say be more nyana, Oko Londona, Bibrioho. Prime Minister Boris Johnson, no editor of the Daily Mail or Mirror, no editor, a journalist. No, whether any Prime Minister, no a full journalist.
Okay.
So, when you listen to the balances of the commander, he will very clearly there. He stands at a point he does not want to make it look like that on all your nunti. But it's in a Yerika there. A journalist is not supposed to take up a government appointee or work in Abenim on the basis there of whether you're impartial. Another this course not by impartial. Into the answers that people have been giving thereof are actually very good. So Obi, your lawyer na so government appointee banoso to media. The journalist so bado to media, and these answers are good. But say if you are becoming impartial with your worker, they will NDC for as he said. Obandama, a Jumana Adom is not good because journalists usually honestly are Ghanaian. So don't let it conflict with your work. More yet conflict of interest. Don't let any conflict of interest come. That is what Samata said. NDC people are not able to hold with this one well. Because one kasa wonu kofuna they are disgracing themselves. Damn command why. Into you there or a shade. It's not any shade. But it is because a Jumano or the what kitchen no. You make it known. This is what we are doing. This is not we are not able to do.